When people hear about haunted orphanages, it often feels like a tale spun for late-night ghost stories, something to share for the thrill of it. But Durnham Orphanage wasn't just a story for me, it became a chilling chapter in my life, one I'll never forget. Durnham Orphanage sat abandoned on the outskirts of my hometown, surrounded by an overgrown field and a dense line of oak trees. Its towering Gothic architecture had long become a magnet for urban explorers and thrill-seekers. Stories about children's laughter echoing through the halls, shadowy figures in the windows, and ghostly whispers filled our local legends. I wasn't much for ghost stories. I believed in logic, science, and reason. That was until my best friend, Alex, convinced me to explore Durnham one chilly autumn night. "Let's prove everyone wrong," he had said, a mischievous grin spreading across his face. "Besides, what's the worst that can happen?" We arrived at the orphanage just as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting the building in a sinister glow. Its broken windows stared down at us like hollow eyes, and the crumbling facade seemed to breathe with the wind. Alex was the adventurous one, but even he hesitated at the gate. "Ready?" he asked, his voice barely masking his nervousness. I nodded, more out of pride than confidence, and we stepped inside. The air felt heavy, like the weight of 1,000 stories pressing down on us. The foyer was littered with debris, broken furniture, shattered glass, and graffiti covering the once beautiful walls. We walked through the orphanage, our flashlights casting long, eerie shadows on the walls. The stories had painted Durnham as a place of unimaginable tragedy. It was said that a fire had taken the lives of several children decades ago, and their spirits never left. As we ventured deeper into the orphanage, the air grew colder. I remember the exact moment the atmosphere shifted. We were in what used to be the dining hall, its long tables and benches now rotting piles of wood. Alex was ahead of me, shining his flashlight on an old painting of a woman who must have been a caretaker. That's when I heard it. A faint giggle. I froze, my heart pounding in my chest. "Did you hear that?" I whispered. What happens next will haunt you. Watch the full story now on Frightful Murmurs.